Alright, do your claps.
Can you hear those?
Yeah, I can. I hear
Hey,
'em.
bro, chill.
What's up, everybody? Welcome on back. I'm August,
I'm Cole.
and we're doing another tier list throwdown. Right now, we got the Flash in front of us.
Yeah, there's quite a few flashes on here actually.
Yeah, I've just kind of decided to do all of them.
Yep.
So this contains live action, some comics, only notable live action, really, and yeah, and then comic characters. So, yeah.
I already see some F tiers, August.
Mm-hmm.
I'd hope you guys know how these videos work by now after however many we put out, so I'm not gonna explain it like I do every video. Sorry to disappoint you.
We're gonna make takes. You can judge us later. All right, let's begin.
It's got some instant F tiers.
You go to C tier, F tier. Oh, this one's difficult.
Okay, this is getting hard now. After you put some of the shitty ones away.
He's fine. He's cool. You're pretty cool. You've always been lame. You don't do too much. I got to 20 and thought, man, that's a lot already. Oh, man, I wouldn't want to go over 20.
No, who'd want to do that, right? Right?
Right, yeah.
Right?
They'd have to be out of their mind. What's up?
Talking?
Hello? 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 Hello?
You're not even talking now.
Hey, what's going on?
Why are you so quiet? Hold on, let me rejoin this one. You ready?
Okay, welcome on back, everybody. We return for everybody to see our terrible taste. Let me sit up. Yeah, Central City. How many Star Labs hoodies do you go through?
Too many.
All right, I've got yours ready to be revealed to me.
You ready? Three, two, one. But okay, this is what I expected.
All right.
I don't know if I fully expected this. Now I look at it. Let's get into the obvious here.
F tier. Nothing against the actress, but her material that she was given was trash.
Yeah, she's actually a pretty good actress in some of the other movies she does, but XS, just not it. I'm sorry.
This ain't it. I haven't even seen her newest stuff, but
it's still not great. I'll be honest. I think it's maybe a little better because she has a different dynamic. It's still not great. D tier.
New 52 Reverse Flash is at D tier.
For obvious reasons, I think.
He's not the Reverse Flash.
I feel like he's also like shoehorned in a little bit. Like I was just like, why are we having a villain like this?
It's because he's there for Wallace. So we both put a Savitar at a D. Just the different
Savatars. I got Pizza Face Savitar.
Pizza Face at D tier. And then I put Comic Savitar at D tier.
Honestly, I probably could switch them out. They're pretty interchangeable for me. Pizza Face Savitar is like, well, what was his plan the whole time? To become a time guy? Like, oh, I'm gonna put myself everywhere.
To make Barry miserable by making himself
it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Some plot holes there.
Yeah. But
Comics Avatar, I just put higher because comic book, I don't know.
I
He's
put
not great either.
I put Comics Avatar down because he shows up for like one comic and then shows up again, like coming out of the Speed Force after he dies or whatever. He's like, I'm free, and then he gets touched by Black Flash and like legitimately dies. Like immediately.
Yeah, it's pretty
like
funny.
His whole purpose is to die. So that's why I put TV show Avatar, is that he actually had some amount of like point. Not a lot.
I think I might have
like,
that comic somewhere. Dude, I thought that was so funny when he's like, it's been years, I'm out, and then he's just like, fuck. Justice League Flash.
We both put him pretty low. Yours is lower than mine, but
what's your reason? C tier. Just
I've never seen him as the Flash. When I first saw the trailer for I didn't have any impressions when I saw him in BVS except for, why does Barry have really long hair? And then when I started seeing the trailers for Justice League, I was just confused because he didn't seem like the Flash to me.
He doesn't seem like Barry. Like, not to roast Ezra Miller, but also your running technique. I also don't like the armored suit. Like, it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, I love myself some armored suits. That's just how I am. But the Flash is one of those characters you can't really. You could do padded, but like, you can't really do armored. Even in Justice, I'm like, how is he? Running? So, yeah, let's hope that his new suit is better than what I've seen. No.
I hope they CGI the shit out of that, buddy.
That better have those light up lines that I was promised back on Crisis
Comic-Con
or whatever it was. But wow, you put Jay Garrick.
I got some. I put Jay Garrick. I actually put both.
So did
I put Jay Garrick and I put the Flash, the original Flash TV show with John Wesley Shipp. I put John Wesley Shipp both of his characters C tier, sadly.
Wow.
So Jay Garrick from the Flash TV show, the CW show. I was blanking for a second. He has. Well, if you don't know, Flash season 7 spoilers. He kind of gets.
No. Actually, that sucks. Dang.
Yeah, it's kind of like. It's kind of a meme too, because they just copy what Zoom did, and I didn't really like that. And this guy poor John Wesley Shipp gets burnt twice in the same spot, the same way. But I didn't really like the Man in the Iron Mask gimmick that they gave him. I thought that was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
It was cool, like, I don't know. I thought that would be like just like some separate thing from like our character Jay Garrick that we get eventually. But that's about all I have to say. TV show, the original Flash TV show, like the first ever John Wesley Shipp. They vary from like the story. I feel too much like it's its own thing, which could be cool, but I just don't like they have like Polix, which is their like reverse Flash character.
Oh yeah, it's just the blue one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I put John Wesley Shipp, Flash at B tier because I gotta respect him.
He
TV
literally,
shows.
if it wasn't for him, the TV show would have never came. Like the CW show would.
But yeah. Plus we get some cool multiverse stories out of it, so that's why that's at B tier. I put Jay at C tier because he doesn't really do a whole lot. He just shows up to be like, Barry, stop being an idiot. Okay, bye. And like
now here we get some like some of my more controversial takes. Impulse C tier. Impulse, who do you have him? You have him B tier.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
B tier. Not too far.
Impulse is kind of an annoying character to me.
I feel like that's his intention
in the comics in Young Justice. It's like part of his character that he's like so energetic because he's from the future and his future's an apocalypse and he's finally in the future and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I just don't. It's like too much for me to handle. And I think he gets a little annoying. And then I also have
Wally, original Wally.
original Wally West, C tier because original Wally's cool, but he gets so much cooler later. Like I like New 52 Wally so much better.
Yeah, so I put Zoom, Hunter Zolomon Zoom, because I think he's a punk. I think he
is a punk.
Wasn't there a recent story where he popped up and like I haven't heard anything about him since?
Like the Flash War thing?
Was that it? I think so. I think it was Flash War where he popped
where he
up.
was like teased and like he only appeared for like one issue.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just like,
or not even. It might have been like 2 pages.
His whole existence is because they like killed Eobard or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
They got rid of him or something. Then they're like, oh.
Well, they killed Eobard, and then they gave Wally the Flash, like, and then Barry disappeared.
They're like, oh, we need a reverse Flash, so this guy doesn't actually speed up. He slows down everything.
Yeah, it's
like,
pretty funny.
That's just speeding up, I guess. Whatever.
Sure. So I'll get into. We'll move to B tier, I guess.
B tier, yeah.
I got CW Eobard and I got CW Barry.
You have all the CW guys, pretty much. There.
Yeah, and I have CW Zoom.
What about?
I like CW reverse. What? What about what?
You have Hunter Zolomon there. Is there anything you want to explain?
Oh, Hunter Zolomon. In the comics for Hunter Zolomon, I like that he is like he plays Wally the whole time. He's like, yeah, I'm crippled, dude. I can't do shit. And then like you see like as soon as Wally leaves, he's like
doing squats.
Yeah, he's like
I can use my legs.
Yeah, and I really like how he's just fucks with Wally the whole time. CW stuff we'll get into now. Reverse. I actually really like CW. I like CW Eobard a lot, but I only really like I'm blanking on it. The guy's name. Tom Cavanaugh. I really only like his version of it because he plays that so well. Not to roast the other guy, but it just doesn't feel as much as like psychotic Bard. Like Tom Cavanaugh does a great job of playing the Reverse Flash, and like one of my favorite scenes is when Barry travels back in time to like learn how to be faster, and Tom like handcuffs him to the chair in the room, and he's just flipping shit over, and he's like, fuck. Like, in my mind, that's Reverse Flash. He's just
failed? Yeah.
You are good, and I would believe you, except that. Nothing. I move like this. You barely flinch. You know who I am. Don't you? And you're from the future. Do you know how I know that? Because I haven't taught my Barry Allen how to phase through objects yet.
And like Barry immediately tries to vibrate out. He's like, "Oh, you're not mine. I haven't taught mine that one."
Like it's just so. I think that's a great part. I was gonna put him A tier, but I didn't want to crowd A tier. Is Barry on the other hand? CW Barry, Grant Gustin, great actor. Starts off the show great, and he gets up, and you're right, and he just dips a little bit because
this is why he's A tier for me, because when you start the show and you get to, it takes about season 3, and then Barry starts becoming an utter idiot.
Yeah.
Like, when they were solving stuff with like science, they're like, Barry, you need to run this far out and then come back and sonic punch your school bully at Mach 6. Like that was so cool. And
yeah, they make
now
him a fuckboy also, where he's just like in love too much.
we
But
need to love everybody.
Grant
Woo!
Gustin, great actor. The writing on the show has just gotten, I think, dropped in quality every season, unfortunately.
Mhm.
I
Last
do
season
like
8 better end. I hate to say it, better be the last.
Oh,
Do not surpass Arrow.
that
Do
would be
not.
pretty weird.
That's just
Actually,
wrong.
there's not a lot that needs to be said. He's a good character, and they also tried to like fuse Wally and Barry's character kind of into one with the show, which I
Yeah.
think works out to have a more upbeat type lead. But yeah, B tier.
Also,
Sorry.
we get some of the best Flash costumes from this show. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, for like for sure, 100% with
If
the.
we all ignore season 5,
We'll keep railing out
Wallace
these
West,
Ws.
Wallace
No.
West, we put at B tier both. So
Um,
I think it's just unnecessary. I think
he's obviously like a replacement for Wally because Wally's gone for a while.
I feel like
Um,
he's supposed to be a Miles.
Yeah, he definitely, 100%. He's like a Miles take after. I feel like everybody was trying to copy a Miles character. Even Marvel was trying to make more Miles characters. Yeah, I agree with that. Both of them B. We good? Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Hunter Zolomon from CW.
DW. Another
Zoom.
strong villain. Another strong villain.
I felt like the CW does a pretty good job with Zoom because they obviously don't want to do what they did in the comics and just copy the Reverse Flash's outfit. So they kind of make him his own villain, and I really did like that for Hunter Zolomon's character because, like, when you see him in the comics, you're just like, it's the Reverse Flash ripoff. But when I felt like I was watching the show, I was like, this is a completely different villain
Yeah.
you're dealing with.
Yeah. So, exactly. It's a good character. They make him scary. You fear for Barry, especially when Zoom just snaps his back like a twig, and then also vibrates
Shows
right
him off to the city.
vibrates right through Jay Garrick. Like,
Oh yeah.
everybody. I mean, that was like, bro, what? that
Killed
was
himself.
wild. Yeah. So, yeah, solid.
That was like the
stuff.
peak of the Flash show for me.
Season 1 and 2 is really where it's good.
Yeah.
F in the chat. I know.
All around me are familiar faces.
We tried to deny it for as long as possible. But yeah, moving on to kind of A tier. We both have Jay Garrick.
Comics
Jay Garrick. I mean, you gotta put him up there. He's the
Silver
original
Age.
Flash.
Yep. He's a G.
Utter G. Red Death. I put him at B tier, but that's just because
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Well, right. We'll talk about it now. We're on A tiers.
Red Death. You'll notice if we keep making these comic tier lists, there's an era of comics that I like got into comics with. So like Superior Spider-Man, Red Death, Godspeed. You'll notice are all very high for me because I would show up and read those books and buy them. So Red Death's high for me because I remember just being like, what the fuck is this, bro? It's Flash. It's Barry. But he evil. But he Batman. It's Batman. And I just thought like that was so like such a twisted way to put the character where everybody's just like Meh. Wally,
I just think he looks sick.
he looks sick too, yeah.
I know I said no to armored Flashes, but this is Batman. You don't argue with Batman. He knows what's going on.
Yeah, it's nuts. Like the storyline's just nuts there. We got we both put the new Wally,
Rebirth Wally,
or
or the Flash, or whatever he is. I don't know, but
it's everything.
I put him at A tier because he's pretty it's a pretty hype moment, but I feel like they keep disrespecting my boy Wally. Didn't they like kill him for like 5 seconds, and then everybody's like, you just brought him back, and they're like, just kidding, he wasn't dead.
Yep, and then he comes back, he's got a heart condition, he comes back, he's like depressed, comes back.
No, I mean like in Heroes in Crisis, when like he killed Roy.
Oh yeah, they kill him and they bring him back like 5 seconds later.
Yeah.
But just like in general, I feel the only like I love that character a lot and his dynamic, especially with the Titans that have kind of like moved on, and he has to kind of refit in. But also like I think like the worst part of his character though is like he remembers having a like he remembers all the pre-New 52 stuff, and I just don't vibe. I just don't vibe. He's like, "Where's my family, Barry?" And Barry's like, "What family?" So
what do you mean?
I don't vibe with that, but he's a great character, and he's the official Flash now in the current.
He is? Did they just get rid of everybody? Like John's Superman
Barry,
now?
Barry is like off running through every multiverse to see like what happened after Wonder Woman and the Joker or the Batman That Laughs clapped the whole universe together.
Oh, okay.
So he's like the guardian of Central City now, and Barry's running to see who made it and who didn't, basically.
Who did it? Was it me this time? I gotta know who's responsible.
Yeah, basically.
Who messed with the timeline? That's my job. But yeah. At this point, so we got Barry Allen. We got Barry. He's who put the Flash on the map.
Makes the Speed Force.
Makes the Speed Force too. Yeah, and we both have a villain for our S tier.
Yeah, we have arguably the two. Well, arguably yours is the correct take.
It was me, Barry.
Yeah.
It was me, Cole. I changed your tier list at the last minute so that the internet would hate you.
Exactly. Eobard, we'll just get into it. Eobard is the perfect counterpart for Barry.
Stud.
Literally the perfect counterpart for Barry, who literally just points and laughs at him every time he makes a mistake.
Barry, you failed. You were supposed to put 2 eggs into the baking mixture. But I ran by and put 3. Dude, those memes are so good.
Dude, he has the best memes, yo.
Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend, and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch.
It was
there's literally infinite amounts. We literally could make a 30-minute video just about Eobard.
Yeah. So no explanation for that one. Godspeed is a really high for me. I put him at A tier because he's got a really, not because we share the name, but but because he's cool. He's got this cool double life.
He plays. So I like Hunter Zolomon in the comics because he plays Wally. August Hart takes that to the next level and just plays the shit out of Barry even harder.
Barry, I'm your best friend and your partner. I'm your partner, Barry.
And he's the first person we see that can be in 2 places at the same time.
You can't be in 2 places at the same time.
Bet.
Watch me.
I think Eobard and Godspeed. Obviously, Eobard is probably S tier for more people, but I think Godspeed's kind of self-explanatory too of why he's such a great character, and
he even has this kind of redemption arc, this like Red Hood kind of.
Yeah, he's definitely he has a great. I mean, arguably one of the best arcs that we will never get in the CW Flash, but it is what it is, and.
I mean, we all know that Reverse Flash is superior, especially at breaking necks. Crack.
Two of those jokes back to back, huh?
Yes.
The Bane video.
Yes.
Okay,
Anyway, thanks guys for watching.
Thanks guys for watching.
pretty
Like,
much
comment,
it.
subscribe. Description, tier list. Tell us how bad our takes are. What's your take? That's it.
But
This
just know
video's gonna
if you
get
mess
5
up, it's the reverse Flash. So it was me, Barry.